a monster inside of me. You better watch out if you ignite me. The road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest feast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the sword. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more, feed him from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Disabled Team. Hope everybody's doing well. Well, as you can see from the thumbnail, Leeds United latest, and I'll be really honest with you guys, not a lot's happening. One story has, well, two stories have crossed what I wanted to talk about, and that's apparently we're going to be signing a young player, Scottish League One side Academical. Has released a statement last night saying that Josh McDonald will be moved on to Leeds United. He scored 51 goals in the season, apparently. I wish that were a first team player. I really, really do. But look, can we just touch on, I watched a few things yesterday, just like everybody else, because I was waiting for news and nothing come out. And I just wanted to touch on some what I read, what I saw, and everyone's blaming the EFL for not liking Leeds and all this sort of stuff. I don't believe that, and I'll tell you the reason why I don't believe that. Because Huddersfield Town took it was like nearly 3 months to for their takeover to actually officially happen, and I think we've been about 3 weeks. So I can understand why people are getting frustrated. I really can. But saying stuff like if EFL don't like us and stuff, and want to keep us in their division because where their money, where their cash cow sort of thing, I think it's a bit wrong, and we should be saying stuff like that. It's going to take as long as it needs to take. However, I am a little bit upset that we have Farker now, don't we? Yeah, Frankie. Reports are saying that we've got Farker. But nothing's coming out yet, is it? The reports are saying that it's, I saw a story today, and how are you, Frankie? Hope you're doing well. I saw a story today. This was in the Yorkshire Evening Post, and it says the summer transfer window has been open for a few weeks now, and very little has changed surrounding the Leeds United first team picture. It's hard to believe it's hard to know who to believe, because I'm hearing stories that there were problems with Farker. They wanted Farker to sign a 3-month contract because that's how long it's going to take for the takeover to happen. Then I heard stories that Farker's already in the door. Then I'm reading stories that Farker's it's nearly done. So who do you believe and who don't we believe? And this is the problem. I think we need some sort of clarity from the club, from the actual club. You know what I mean? To say, look, this is done. Farker's in the building. Hiya, Danny. Hope you're doing well, mate. Farker's in the building. We're just waiting for green light to go ahead. If the 49ers come out and say something like that, it will put a lot of fans at ease. Honestly, it really will. And I was looking into this, right? And I get it. I get why the 49ers want to wait until till they've officially taken over to formally announce the new manager. But why couldn't we bring him in? I know it's Radzali, but couldn't we have gone through Radzali to bring in Farker, so we've got the manager in the door, ready to go? But then the people are saying that the 49ers are wanting to write a new chapter when it comes to Leeds United, and they're wanting to wait until they're officially own the club, they run the club. So, it's not Radzali, it's the 49ers. That's a new chapter. We're going to announce the manager, and then we're going to announce what we're going to do with transfer window. Farker will be there to greet the players tomorrow when they come back. I hope so, Danny. I hope you're right. Mate. I really do. Hey, Stu, the process takes as long as it does. Yeah, they have made rules stiffer due to several different clubs. bust, not playing wages, etc. I see it to be a good thing myself. Yeah, we've got to make sure that clubs, people who say that they want to run clubs that are fit enough to run a club. I get that. I do. I get that. I really do. But I just thought I'm not panicking. I'm really not panicking. But what I am seeing is a lot of people writing different messages, um, giving their own version of, why it's taking so long. I mean, like I said, it took Huddersfield 3 months to get through. It took Huddersfield, it took them a very long time to get their transfer done, and that's because of the process it takes. But we haven't got that long we haven't got that long. The problem is if we wait till then the transfer window closes, so we need to be doing this business now. I know Rasmus is reportedly left Leeds now, and it's gone. So it's a shame about Rasmus, but at least we've seen players moving on, sort of thing. Hiya, Robert. Hope you're doing well. We were waiting for the director of football to be announced. I feel your pain. Hiya, Bandy mate. I hope you're doing well. Don't worry, Stu. There are a lot of international competitions going on just now. It could be that we are waiting for one of those managers. Well, apparently it's a done deal with Farker, Bandy. And out of the 60 investors, the EFL are only looking at 11. Yep, that will be on the board. I agree with that, Danny. Yep, and I remember you telling me that. You answered me that in when you left me a message. But it's still going to take time, and it's still going to take time. And like Imani says, we need, it's a good thing that doing it properly. I mean, I remember when Massimo Cellino got club. I thought he got a club, but never mind. But I do trust the 49ers to do right by Leeds United. I think the 49ers will be just as keen to get back to Premier League as us fans are. I know. To them, it's all about making money and stuff like that, and I get it. And us fans, it's the club's more than an investment to us fans. But I think they're all going to be pulling in the same direction. I really do. I think we're all going to be, going in the same direction. It's just getting this. It's just deciding what the 49ers want to do. If they want to announce Farker now, which I think they can. I think they can announce him now, but it'd have to be under Razzali's ownership, if you see what I mean, because he's still down as chairman of Leeds United, isn't he? Until everything goes through, he's still. I spoke to Gary today on watching on Leeds, and he says that in theory, Razzali still owns the keys, doesn't he? He's still the chairman and the majority stakeholder of Leeds United. But that won't worry. That won't worry me. You know what I mean? If I were 49ers, I won't be worried about something like that stopping me announce the manager. I think it will be announced Monday or Tuesday at the latest. I hope you're right, Danny. I really do. Hiya, Lee. Hope you're doing well, mate. Are you joining me, Lee? Because I'll send you a link if you're joining me. If you're not joining me, then don't worry about it. But if you are, I will send you the link. I didn't send you a link, did I? Let's have a look. See if I can get our Lee on. Bless him. Yes. There we go. I've sent you a link, Lee, if you can get on, mate. I know your computer's down. Robert says, we've just read that Leeds United could announce Daniel Farker before the 49ers Enterprises takeover confirmation. Thank you very much, Robert. And that's all we need, isn't it? That's all we need as fans. That's all we need. I am afraid we ain't going up this season. We are 3 weeks behind. And when we get players in, they've all got a gel. I agree, Danny. Certainly agree. Good afternoon, Lee Statham. Radzali cannot do so. He is no longer the owner, hence why he's making announcements for the new club. But I thought until it goes through, Amani, I thought he was the owner. I thought he was still down as the official chairman of Leeds United. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought he was still, because someone's got to own the club in the process of it being taken over, because what happens if you take over? I'm not saying it won't. What if to take over falls through? Razzali then would still be the owner of Leeds United, surely. Completely with you, Danny. Yeah, I hope it gets announced. And it's the play. The reason I'm getting a bit hot under the collar is we were linked with Harry Winks. Now Harry Winks has gone to Leicester. That's all a done deal, and I'm frightened that because of this, because of the delaying in, like what Danny says, because we're so far behind. Because we're delaying, are we missing out on key targets? I mean, we're linked with that, is it Nat Phillips from Liverpool? I don't know much about him. All I know is that he hasn't played a lot of games for Liverpool, has he? He's been out on loan. When he on loan to Bournemouth, I think he was out on loan to Bournemouth. Sure he was. He's the owner on Company's House. He's still the owner, and has the last say. Daniel Farke is now expected to become Leeds United manager, with a press conference now set at Thorpe Arch. Right. So, thank you, Robert. I didn't know. Let's have a look. So, see if we can find that information, and then I can share the screen and can't. It'll be on Leeds Live, won't it? Let's have a look. Leeds United. Let's have a look. LUSC. Here we go. Oh, right there. Hang on. I think I found it, but it went off. Pop-ups. I don't want to see all these pop-ups. What do you mean? Daniel Farker has already been like as Leeds United supporters. That's a quick question of manager decision. I think that was yesterday. And then let's catch up with some of these. Thorpe Arch. Harmonie, hope you're well. Nat Phillips, 6'3", centre half. If we can keep Daniel Verber, it'd be a great partnership with Verber, wouldn't it? Nat Phillips. Would you? So, are we saying that we keep Strike at left back? Robert, where are you seeing this? So on news now, Leeds. So on news, right? So that's good. That's good. That's good. He was confirmed last week with his new club. So now just waiting on all clear for out the new ownership. Hence why noises are now being made. Adam Forshaw is better than better than Winks. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't. I wouldn't have took Harry Winks, but he was a target, wanted to ban him, and because we let him go, so it now on news. We need centre halves with pace. None of the defenders have pace. Danny, right back at you. All good with me. I'm glad that it's good to have Danny back. It's good to have Danny in chat, isn't it? It's really good to have Danny in chat. I like what he's got to say about Lee. I like what he's got to say about Lee. Pretty knowledgeable, is Danny. I like having Danny in chat. So yeah, so it's if that's the case, then if we've got if they're going to have a press conference at Thorpe Arch, hopefully that'll come pretty soon. Mia says, "Hope you're all well. I am Mia, love. Hope you're doing well. Please smash that like button, everyone. Winks his pants. Take it from me. Laugh out loud. Yeah, you will. Coming from a Spurs fan, you'll know better than us. Mia, you must be great. You must be happy with your transfer window so far, Mia. Big Angie's doing the business, and he's getting the players in. I think this is a sign that Daniel Levy's finally listened to what's needed at the club, and I don't think it's Daniel Levy. I think Joe Lewis is involved as well. Anyway, I think this is a good thing for Spurs. I think you might be seeing some good things coming from Spurs this season with Big Ange, and I think the good thing for you is, it's going to take. I think it's going to be an unknown to league, and normally they tend to do well, but he's got pedigree to back it up. Then he says, I have a source who works in the club and been told that they will be announcing Farker on Monday or Tuesday. Wow, wow. My source is Heinz or Ketchup, Heinz or KP, that HP, Danny. That's my sources. Yeah, so far so good. Let's wait and see what happens next. Not happy with Farker, but it's what it is, and just cannot wait until the usual suspects turn on him. I will give it 8 games, and all those who had backed him being damn good will want him gone. Look, the thing is right. The problem is right. Right on a minute. Just don't keep big nose Kane. The problem is Harmonie, love, right? I think whoever were on that short list, I mean, I got slaughtered because I said that I wouldn't have minded taking Vieira. I got slaughtered for it because a lot of people are saying that Vieira hasn't got the championship experience. If it were out of Farker and Parker, I'd have to go Farker. Do you know what I mean? I really would. And I've got a lot of. I'm hoping that it's 3 times lucky with Farker. The worry I've got is the if he gets us to Premier League, but we've got to get there first. Amani, do you know anything about Tijani? Now you're asking it. American. What's Tijani? Is that who you're signing then? Is that who you're signing then, Robert? Tijani? Where's he from? I can't even see it. Never mind, spell it. Tijani Rogers. Who's he? Tijani. West Ham. Oh, right. West Ham United have recently approached Daisy Daltmar to inquire about the availability of the 24-year-old midfielder Tijani Rangers. According to a report, I can share screen, can't I? See if I can share screen. It's that one. It is that one. Share. Right. So this is West Ham have recently approached AZ Alkmaar. So he plays for us. He plays for us at AZ Alkmaar, does he? Tijani Rogers is a subject of interest from West Ham United. The Hammers are one of several Premier League clubs keen on the 24-year-old, and they have approached AZ Alkmaar for an in-depth inquiry for the productive field. So let's catch up with on the shortlist. We find managers that were Rodgers, Cobraham, Vieira, Farker, and next Wednesday, Darren Moore. Danny, I think that ex Wednesday manager won it. Darren Moore. Reindeers. Cheers, Armani. Thank you. Do you all know that I'm rubbish at pronouncing foreign? I can't pronounce English names, never mind foreign names. Link him with Dutch. Hi everyone, Rick. Ian, hope you're doing well, mate. Hope your family are good. Hope you're feeling. Speaking about you, Ian, how was your COVID? How was long COVID doing? Have you got? Are you getting over it yet? Hi everyone, watching. I've liked as as normal. Have you got a new manager yet? Yeah, apparently so. Apparently we have, Ian. It just hasn't been announced yet. It's that Daniel Farker. Reindeers. Thank you, Ian. Good afternoon. None of the above Farker is not our man. You're not a fan of. You're not. So you don't. You're not a fan of Daniel Farker and Bandy. CM Dutch, and they've not seen him much. To be fair, ditto Danny. Is that you, Lee? Yeah. Come and sit next to me then. Go grab a chair.
What chair? I don't know.
Grab a dining room chair. Lee's going to come and join us. Still the same, unfortunately. 18 months now. That is bad. That's crazy, Ian. Ian's had long COVID for 18 months. It's not good. It's Lee's coming. Sorry, everybody. Lee's going to be joining me. Yeah. It feels weird being with him. Come on, Lee. I know you can't watch your telly, but don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it, though. I won't do one. If I've got to do one tomorrow, I'll put my headphones in. There you go. There you are, Lee. You with me now? Just talking about that Robert Singleton and Danny says that it's going to be announced tomorrow or Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. You were manager for Leeds, Farker. Was that good? Are you happy with Farker? And it is Farker, by the way. I watched Square Ball podcast. Yeah. And Phil A says that they said that it's Farker. So it is Farker. Bandy says Lee. There you go, Bandy. Say hello to everyone. Hello. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. So yeah, we're speaking to Gary today. Well, about Leeds and not coming out and stuff like that, and and he says that he reckons he said that with the manager were already indoor, but it's hard to believe, wasn't it? It really hard to believe, but I've had it confirmed by Danny and by Robert. So and Armani's keeping me calm, cool, collect. I've been getting stressed, Lee. I've been getting stressed out about what's going on. Lee, I have. I ain't got much to do with my time, but you've been enjoying cricket? Yeah. Yeah. It was, latest symptoms are heat, splitting headaches, and tiredness. Body feels like it's getting crushed, and breathing problems, etc. Bloody hell. Ian, I get most of them symptoms living with the missus. Yeah, I know. I get here living with my Danny, but she gets it living with me. Will you go on holiday? Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you're going to go on holiday, you can take Chloe and my granddaughter with you. We'll be all right. You won't be like me and you and everybody else. Microwavable meals and takeaways, that's what we'll be on. Isn't it, Lee? Yeah. Well, you go away next year to Cornwall, we'll be all right up here. Me and you, you'll be all right with me for a week, won't you, Lee? I don't know that. Not that bad, am I? I don't know. Lee, you need an haircut. You need a haircut. You need a shave, and oh, look at this. No, you need a haircut. Danny, divorce incoming. Mike keeps threatening me with mine. I keep telling her one day, I keep promising. She keeps promising me, but then she keeps letting me down. They say the same about me. Armani, love, I'll be honest with you, my love. If with you, right? I think people would be frightened to death of you, to be honest. You know what I mean? She'd sort everyone out, wouldn't she, Liz? Yeah. I used to say, I say to the missus, women should be like children, seen and not heard. And you're still married, Danny. Oh, right. Ian says that I've had a phone call, doctor's appointment this morning, being put on stronger painkillers, antisemics, got to get some bloods taken ASAP. Bloody hell, Ian. Oh, I hope everything goes well for you, mate. I really do. You know what I mean? It can't be nice. Now, Mr. Ramsey can, do you? Or it's on a naughty step. Wow. Yeah, I forgot she can do that, can't she, Hermione? Sponsored shave and haircut league. When your manager is announced, you're gonna get your hair shaved or haircut and beard up. What is it with beard anyway? Why do you like your beard? Do you know what gets through? You've got like brownie coloured hair and ginger beard. He's got a ginger beard, hasn't he? How's that work? Yeah. I'm going grey, love. I'm going grey at 37 or something like that. Yeah, I'm good to live with. I leave people. I leave people alone. All I also off copper and I get told off. Well, when you were born, my love, midwife felt you up and slapped Grandma Shirley. Thanks. Nobody's. Frankie says, "Bye everyone. I'm going to watch England women. They play Portugal in a further. Yeah, well, we'll be wrapping up soon as well, Frankie. Frankie, I'm watching too. Right. Well, look, guys, it was short. It was a short, sweet video. Thought we'd keep everyone entertained for half an hour. Thank you very much for watching this edition at Table Team. Hope you've enjoyed it. You know, we trying to have a laugh about stuff. And we aren't serious. We'll never be serious. We love Leeds. We love talking about Leeds. Love everyone joining us in chat. But we aren't serious. We're just me and you, aren't we? Lee? Me and you. And then obviously there's Harmonie and everyone in chat and we like to talk to. But yeah, look, guys, thank you everyone for watching this edition of Disabled Team. I'm watching it. I'm watching the Tour de France and don't even own a bike. I can't even ride a bike, Robert. But we'll leave that for another day. Brother Titch, hello, my good afternoon, my brothers and everyone in the chat. Good stream, guys, and Amanda. Yeah. Well, look, guys, we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching this edition of Table Team. Until next time, is anyone feel that to say? Bye-bye. Alex said goodbye from me, guys. Take care, brother Titch. I'll ring you up in a minute. Speak to you all soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.